This is the second time we've seen the acting Raw general manager in the ring tonight, but this time she has a special announcement.
Here's hoping this goes more smoothly than her stint as special guest referee.
As GM, I'm not deaf to the concerns of the WWE Universe. Specifically, that my involvement in our #1 contender match earlier tonight may have made it look like management was biased towards Bayley. I assure you, my intent as GM is simply to put on the best show for the WWE Universe. And that applies to not just Raw, but Survivor Series. As such, it is my duty to inform you that Bianca Belair will not be defending the Women's World Championship this weekend.
Bianca's being pulled from Survivor Series?
She will not be defending this weekend because it's clear Bayley and Becky Lynch are not done yet. I just hope they have allies to rally to their side. 8 fighters, 2 teams of 4. War Games!
War Games at Survivor Series? I'm not missing this one.
Well, we're paid to be there, Saxton.
I know, but it's still incredibly exciting.
You really did it this time, didn't you, you dummy?
I'm sorry you're not getting the championship match at Survivor Series, but I'm the GM and this is my call.
Should have just booked the War Games match from the start, honestly. Want to be on my team?
Why do you want me on your team?
I think it's pretty clear from your time as GM that you've been going into business for yourself here and just doing whatever you can to scrape by. And that's exactly what I look for in damage control. So what do you say? Join me, Dakota, and Io in the fight to secure my WWE Women's World Championship match?
I'll get back to you.
I'm still not over what you did in my match with Bayley.
But glad we're okay.
We are, and I respect your hustle. You've made a lot of bold choices since coming to WWE. It's one of the reasons I want you to be on my War Games team.
Really?
I like your instincts, especially when you get in trouble and have to think quickly on your feet. Heck, I even trust your instincts. Team with me, and I'll let you pick the rest of the War Games team.
Let me think about it.
Hey, I've been looking for you. I thought we were gonna meet outside of catering.
Turns out I was pretty busy in here. Both Becky and Bayley want me to be on their War Games team.
You can't be serious. You loused this up so badly, and they both want you on their team?
What can I say? I'm a catch.
I swear, there's something in the water around here that allows you to walk away from the consequences of your actions unscathed. I'm sure putting yourself into the main event while you're also acting GM will be no different.
Thanks for another great promoter lecture.
Look, I know you're gonna do it anyway. Who are you teaming with?
Becky said she'd let me pick the rest of the team. I'm joining her side.
Can't wait for you to get absolutely no flack for putting yourself into the match that you set up. Have you decided who else you'll ask to join you and Becky? Well, good luck. I'm sure it'll be interesting.
The following contest is the Women's War Games match! The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
Cap wanted a war, and now she has one.
Introducing first, from New York, the Captain, Rage!
Cap has to be the worst general manager in Raw history. She puts herself in War Games, and
Bayley is a ring general, ready for battle.
And representing Damage Control from San Jose, California, Bayley!
understand this. Bayley will deceive you. She will stab you in the back. She will do bad things to good people to get that.
War Games is a match with no rival. 2 rings, 1 giant cage, and 8 superstars ready to risk it all for the big victory.
Not only is pride on the line here, Cole, but depending on which team wins, we're going to have either Becky Lynch or Bayley as the #1 contender to Bianca Belair's title.
That's true. No one in this match should be looking past the goal of surviving War Games. Elbow on the spot.
Look at that counter from Bayley.
A rough landing as she was launched like a missile into the other ring.
Uh-oh.
High angle belly to back suplex. Big forearm. Oh, man.
Dangerous position with your feet tied up like that.
Well-placed kick.
And able to beat Bayley to the punch.
A running Hurricane Rana.
Beautiful. Quick reflexes so important in a match like this.
Oh, countering with a chop block will halter any attack.
Vicious, downright savage club right there. And elusive Bayley there. There's a wheelbarrow into the DDT.
We've got a numbers advantage incoming as the countdown is about to run out.
It's incredible the inventiveness we are seeing on display here.
Out of the small holding cage to only make way toward the beaches of Normandy.
And she will climb the cage. Not the smartest of ideas.
Watch out. Oh my gosh, what impact.
Come on now. Is it not enough that they're already coming in with an advantage here? Is this really necessary?
That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills. Back elbow smash, nothing fancy.
Bringing the numbers advantage to greater heights by introducing weaponry to the battle.
Nice Japanese arm drag. Leaping into the wheelbarrow, up and around.
Into the DDT. Look at the amount of members on each team now. This truly has the potential to become one-sided.
Ascending the War Games cage, no idea what her plan can be.
She's reached the top of the War Games cage, but what now?
Off the cage and out of the mat hard.
Just one of the men.
Oh, no! Oh, my God! Oh, my God!
My, oh my, what a terrible landing. I don't think I've ever seen a body bounce like that.
Their body is broken, shattered, finished. How could anyone continue after that? Charging toward the ring and looking to even things up.
Oh!
Be worried about the table sacks, and there's a human being under the wreckage.
Airpole mat slam!
Back and forth, looking for the advantage here.
Ooh, she hit the corner hard. Oh, man! Out of the way in time. Into a Spanish fly! Ooh!
Knees up, knees were up, all the breath taken out of their body with that counter.
Oh, that backfired on her.
Showing some extra scouting, knowing how to answer a counter with a counter of your own.
Not a whole lot you can do with a bum wing, guys.
But this could also light a fire under you, make you fight even harder.
And the balance of power is about to shift with this upcoming entrant.
Crushing double stomp.
A great amount of force sends her all the way to the other ring.
The holding cage has been open, and we're about to see a bit of a handicap match here, gentlemen.
I guess she plans to add injury to insult when she comes in to join the fray.
Bang! Pummeled by the double stomp. Side kick on the mark. Now laser focused on the temple and back of the neck.
Oh, come on. You already had the advantage. You didn't need to bring that into the ring, too.
Searching under the ring now. Oh, boy!
We knew that was going to be a big risk.
Yeah, got overzealous and is staring at the lights for it.
Bayley's powerless here. A dragon twist cutter.
Is it enough to put Bayley away?
And now officially in the fray. It pays to be coming in and have more friends than foes in the cage.
Not so fast.
Grief. Uh-oh. I don't like this idea one bit. No good reason to be climbing here.
And here we go. Climbing up the cage. Only bad things happen from that decision.
Things will get back to
the sky.
looking for a high-risk, high-reward situation.
Like a bat out of hell and about to even things up in War Games.
And there's the confidence of the Hall of Famer. She's starting to climb up the wall of the cage, but I have no earthly idea why.
Sitting high above the ring, the only question is to what end? Rocked with the point of the elbow. I think that impact might have left a crater in this arena. Standing Spanish fly, are you kidding me? Incredible.
And set right into the corner. Oh, what are they going to do here? How much where that table is. Oh, he's going to climb the ropes, guys.
Serious bad intentions. Unleashing some pure, destructive force.
Blast off.
With the reversal.
Double underhook kick.
Double underhand hook. Oh, wait.
Great counter by the Hurricanrana. Ooh. Countdown's on and get ready because this will give one team a greater number of combatants. Round and round we go.
Tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Free. And look at end this. This might do it. Hooked up. He's going to try it again.
Dakota can't come back from that. And walking through the structure door, this is where nightmares become reality.
Ouch. Connor
Look at this, fighting out with a series of...
will create separation.
And each of these lethal maneuvers have got to be taking a toll. Nothing fancy about that.
Lynch has Bayley right where she wants her. Oh, man.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Becky Lynch with a shot to the back, setting her up.
Elbow slam.
Is it the finishing touch Lynch needs?
I'm going to tap out here. She used the man, setting her up for the
Manhandle.
and she stops the count. She just might have more malicious intentions in mind. Away takedown.
Sky high.
Bang!
Dakota Kai. GTK. Stratus is completely out of it.
Mere seconds away from evening the odds in War Games.
And she's gone after her opponent's core a few times now.
Another warrior about to enter the fray, here to balance the scales.
What a chop. Big boot.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. This won't win the match, but it's...
Shit kick by Stratus.
Can Stratus put things away here?
Oh, man, she had to tap out. What a win! Becky Lynch got it.
Here are your winners, the Captain, Rage, Becky Lynch, Trish Stratus, and Charlotte Flair.
After a predictably hard-fought War Games match, here are our winners.
I still cannot believe what we saw here tonight. A lot of back and forth in this match, but you can't deny that the best team won here tonight.
Becky and the Captain are still celebrating their epic War Games victory.
And why wouldn't they? You're now looking at the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship and the GM who put her in that position.
This will go a long way in shaping the future of the women's division on Raw.
Shotzi?
Is that a full-size tank?
Oh my God, Shotzi came prepared. I guess she graduated into something larger.
She's not stopping.
This is gonna be bad.
I don't want to watch, but I can't take my eyes off what's about to happen.
Shotzi just picked up speed. She's gonna ram the cage. Into the side.
And down they go. This is bad.
I can't believe what just happened.
We need some help out here, fast.
Whatever her issue was, Shotzi took things way too far here tonight.
What the hell was Shotzi doing? I've had no problem with her.
Yeah, I may have something to do with that. Oops.
Oops. I'm gonna be out for months. Is that really all you have to say?
How about oops? I got carried away booking matches, but forgetting to manage people. At least that seems to be the case, based on what I've pieced together.
You're back.
I was having a splendid time communing with the blue-footed booby of the Galapagos. But then, I caught wind of a few questionable developments. We should talk.
I swear, I had it all under control.
I watched Shotzi crash a tank into the War Games cage.
Fair point.
And perhaps, even more egregiously, you announce War Games without me. That's my thing. I announce War Games.
I'm sorry?
Respectfully, you're fired from being Raw GM.
I accept.
It wasn't a question. All that being said, with our newly minted #1 contender injured, we still need a challenger for Bianca. You know, what you've consistently failed to nail down. I hate rewarding you for this mess. But I'm a much better GM than you are, so I'm going to make the right choice for the show. And unfortunately, there's someone who helped lead her team to victory who's rightfully next in line for the opportunity. You'll be getting the championship match against Bianca Belair on the next Raw.
Here we go with this so-called major announcement.
I'm afraid this is a good news, bad news kind of night. And I've always been a bad news first kind of girl. So here goes. With our fearless leader, William Regal, returned, looking quite tan, might I add, the time has come for me to step down as your Raw General Manager.
I actually thought she did a great job, guys.
Are you kidding me, Byron?
At least it was exciting.
All right, so there may have been some mixed opinions on my stint as GM, but I'm sure that's only because we all know where I really belong, which is fighting in a WWE ring.
Not sure that's the only reason.
Which is why I'm pleased to announce, given Becky's unfortunate medical status, at the hands of someone who William Regal has assured me will be dealt with, the Real Suits have decided to name a new #1 contender for the Women's World Championship. Me!
Huge news for the Women's World title.
And that championship match is happening right now!
After all the confusion around Survivor Series, we're finally getting to see Bianca defend her championship.
So, Bianca Belair, let's...
This woman just will not stop coming after the captain.
If her grievance was big enough to get her to take down the War Games cage in a tank, did you really expect her to let it go?
Hey there, friend.
Give it a rest, Shotzi. Haven't you done enough at this point?
I think what you meant to say is, thank you for making me #1 contender, Shotzi. Sorry you hurt your leg in that unfortunate tank incident.
Wait, how did you get hurt when you were driving the tank? Is this really all because I didn't give you proper credit for your terribly original idea of let's have a War Games match at Survivor Series?
And didn't even put me in the match. But no, this isn't an isolated incident. This, apparently, is just what you do. Playing in other people's sandboxes, stealing other people's ideas, and jumping every line. You may have William Regal fooled, but not me, and not the locker room.
Oh, I'm sure, Shotzi.
Cutting lines might work in TBD, but in WWE, there are consequences.
Bailey?
That's Bailey's music, but where is she?
Is Shotzi just playing mind games here? Bailey from behind.
Shotzi's found an ally who's not okay with being skipped over for a Women's World Championship match.
I don't blame her. It was supposed to be either Bailey or Becky. Cap weaseled in there.
Wait, we're getting a call from the back. This is an official match. Here we go. We thought it was all over at War Games, but Cap getting named #1 contender apparently upset certain members of the locker room.
Yeah, at least the ones who felt they were more deserving coming out of that War Games match.
Either way, Bianca Belair just got a night off, while two of her possible future opponents are going to tear each other apart. The Women's World Champion is the real winner here. Oh, meet the backside of an elbow.
Oh, my God, what an elbow. Bailey's not looking so confident after taking that attack. Oh, look at the kick. Oh. This is what you call high risk, high reward. Uh-oh, way too low. Diving moonsault.
Ooh, oh, what a kick. Ooh. She was clearly waiting for that. She's got to be careful here. The referee will count her out.
Running Hurricane Rana.
Fantastic.
Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room. Bullseye. She flips it back on her. Drop kick on target. Ah, look at this. Hair pull mat slam.
Up and down into the shin breaker.
Dragon screw, beautiful.
Oh, my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Referee's count at 7. They need to get back into the ring.
Elbow puts an end to that.
Heads outside, but this one has to end in the ring. She re-enters the ring now.
There's a wheelbarrow. Boom, DDT.
Standing shooting star press, incredible.
Showing off the quickness, that'll turn things around in a hurry. Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
And now she's climbing to the top turnbuckle.
Uh-oh, way too
Oh, diving moonsault for the win. 2. An incredible victory for the captain here tonight.
She certainly solidified her position as the #1 contender.
Shotzi from behind with that crutch.
What the heck? She claimed she was injured.
She was just pulling all our legs, Cole.
Shotzi laying the boots in now.
Compared to the tank, this is nothing.
Finally, the referee getting control of the situation.
She's using the crutch on her throat. Shotzi wasn't done.
Leg sweep with the crutch.
At least Shotzi's made her point now, and we can finally get on to the business of the Women's World Championship next week.
I'm not so sure, Byron.
Neither am I. Based on what Shotzi said earlier, I doubt that this satisfied her desire for revenge. She's on a mission.
Does it look smaller?
Huh?
That's what kids always say when they come back home, right? They go off to the great wide world, come home, and everything looks small. Haven't seen you around here much lately.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a little smaller? I was in the neighborhood. Figured I'd stop in to get a few reps in before my big match with Bianca.
Shotzi's not also in the neighborhood, is she? You know my insurance doesn't cover tanks.
I don't think you have to worry. Tanks don't get great gas mileage, so she probably won't come crashing through the wall. No promises, though.
And just when I was starting to feel nostalgic about you breaking things around here. How are you feeling after that crutch attack?
I'm fine. Can you believe Shotzi's still bitter you didn't book her in TBD? And now she's turning it into a whole thing about how I stole her so-called War Games idea.
In fairness, it's you who didn't want to book her.
What? Really?
I believe your words at the time were, "I'm not impressed."
That does sound like me. But I was probably just being flippant.
Being flippant without thinking that your actions could actually have consequences? Yeah, definitely you. Then, on purpose or not, Shotzi effectively brings you up to the big leagues, and instead of any sort of thanks, you steamroll right into a fantastical whirlwind tour of all things WWE.
Let's be fair. I didn't steamroll right away. And Shotzi brought me to Raw so she could make an example of me.
Maybe, but is that also why she pitched you the idea for a War Games match when you were GM? A match you thought was a good enough idea to book but then shut her out of?
I never said it was my idea. Besides, it wasn't a groundbreaking suggestion, and everything worked out.
Right, because I'm sure the WWE Universe saw the superstar GM announce the War Games match, put herself in it, and then thought, who else can I give credit to for setting up this awesome main event? It worked out for you. And now you get a championship match against Bianca Belair. Shotzi? Not so much.
Jeez, whose side are you on, Geneva?
You know whose side I'm on. That's why I gotta be straight with you, to make sure you get your head right so you can take that title from Bianca.
You know, after ignoring WWE for so long, becoming their champion is the only thing I can dream of.